Hello viewers, welcome to my channel Flexomaster, and today we are going to discuss the chapter number 30, specifications, quality control and testing in label and tag packaging, which is the final methods while after you are converting the labels and tags. Okay, let's go. So we start here, specifications, quality control and testing. Introduction. Almost all label buyers and label end users today will expect that the labels they purchase and use will meet their key materials, color, print, label line, and end user performance criteria. These criteria will be established with the label printer and set out in the label specification prior to the commencement of the job and before the ordering of label materials, inks, varnishes, etc. Many packaging and label end users organizations undertake their own test during the development of new labeling solutions to ensure that the specification they draw up for the label printer and converter will meet all the necessary brand identity and image requirements, brand or house color criteria, label line handling, distribution, and end usage needs in terms of rubbing, scuffing, durability, any product or usage resistance demands, any legislative requirements such as 3 months immersion in seawater, for example, safety, waste, or environmental demands. Once established in the specification, the material suppliers, ink, papers or films, label printers and converters, and application companies will be expected to check, test, and confirm that all criteria and specification are met throughout the label order. Continue. Test procedures that are accepted by brand owners, label buyers, packaging and printing companies, paper and film suppliers, ink manufacturer, and the like they have established over a long period of time by organizations such as Smith Pera Technical Association for Pulp Paper and Converting Industries, CAPI, American Society for Testing and Materials, ASTM International, Graphic Arts Technical Foundation, GATF, or by the relevant trade or industry associations such as FINART, the International Federation of Manufacturers and Converters of Self-adhesive and heat seal materials on paper and other substrates. Finally, the Tag and Label Manufacturing Institute, that is TLMI, some of more common test procedures or requirements are set out later. Testing method for self-adhesive labels. Testing of pressure-sensitive adhesive has evolved from the subjective evaluation used in the early days of the industry to the standardized tests now used throughout the world. Standard tests to assess the adhesive properties of a self-adhesive label are now published by FINART, see test method later, and the European Association for Self-Adhesive Tape Industry, AFERA, in Europe, and by TLMI and ASTM in America. Test methods to measure the three fundamental properties, 180 degrees peel, shear, and quick stick, are described, plus a test for adhesive coat weight, which is important not only for performance but also for the commercial reasons. Number one, peel adhesion test method, designed to quantify the performance or peelability of pressure sensitive materials. Peel adhesion is measured using a tensile tester or similar machine which is capable of peeling a laminate through an angle of 180 degrees with a jaw separation rate of 300 mm per minute with an accuracy of plus minus 2%. Adhesion is measured 20 minutes in 24 hours after application, the latter being considered as the ultimate adhesion. Number two, resistance to shear test method, designed to measure the ability of an adhesive to withstand static forces applied in the same plane as the label stock. Resistance to shear is defined as time required for a standard area of pressure sensitive coated material using at least 3 strips to slide from a standard flat surface in a direction parallel to the surface. The resistance to shear is expressed as the average time taken for the three strips to shear from the test surface. Number third, which is quick stick test methods designed to allow end user to compare the initial grab or tack of different laminates. The quick stick value is the force required to separate at a specific need a loop of material adhesive outermost which has been brought into contact with a specified area of a standard surface. It is tested using a tensile tester or similar machine with a reversing facility and vertical jaw suppression rate of 300 millimeter per minute with an accuracy of plus minus 2%. It is an extremely useful test for those working with automatic labeling equipment where a grab or tack value is of particular importance. So number 4 is adhesive coat weight test method designed to determine the amount of dry adhesive material applied to the surface of a pressure sensitive label construction. Adhesive coat weight is expressed as a weight of dry adhesive on a standard area of material in grams per square meter. It is tested using a template to cut samples, a circulated hot air oven and accurate balance and a breaker of solvent. The test methods for wet glue labels, and this is wet glue labels is a normal paper, semi-gloss or any kind of paper which is not having a glue adhesive on it. A wide range of equipment apparatus is available for carrying out various test procedures to establish individual wet glue label procedures properties. In practice, however, most bottling and packaging plants only need to apply a limited number of tests. The more important tests for wet glue labels and label papers include the following. Number 1, tear strength test method. Designed as a simple test for use of bottling plants and small printing companies, tear strength testing is normally carried out using a tensile testing machine and 10 or 15 millimeter wide paper strips. Number 2, water absorption capacity test method. Designed to ensure the labels bond quickly and positively, water absorption is measured by the COP test, which is ISO 5351991. Suitable labels should have an absorption capacity of between 7 and 11 grams per meter square after 60 seconds of water contact. Labels with a low absorption capacity may have problems due to the edges lifting after application. Labels with excessive water absorption capacity will tend to curl excessively. The standard time of water contact is 60 seconds, but when comparing more absorbent papers, a shorter time may be preferred. In all cases, the time for water contact used in the test must be recorded. Number third, caustic soda resistance test method. Designed to test the resistance of the label to the effect of caustic soda. Resistance can be tested by placing 120 centimeter square of label paper in a sealed measuring vessel containing 20 Cl of 1.5% sodium hydroxide solution and shaking vigorously around 30 times. A sample will indicate caustic soda resistance will not disintegrate whilst there should no contamination of solution causing by pulping of the fiber. Number 4, paper weight test method. Designed to test the weight per unit area basis weight of a label paper, testing can be determined with sufficient accuracy by using a pocket scale. Thickness or caliper can be measured using a standard micrometer or a special paper micrometer. Bending stiffness test method. Designed to measure the flexural stiffness, that is bending strength of a paper and labels. Bending stiffness is measured using a bending stiffness tester, for example thinning Albert tester, which provides a comparison of the bending strength of new labels with the labels known to handle satisfactorily in labeling machines. Number 6, digital printability testing. At the present time, there are no national or international standards for the printability testing of label papers for digital printing. To begin to address this issue, Digital Label Printing Testing Task Force has been established by FINART. The Worldwide Labeling Industry Association and IGT Testing Systems, one of the world leading companies in the field of printability testing, tack measuring equipment, and related products. This task force will initially be looking at issues such as toner, dot spread, absorption, and fastness, and investigating whether existing commercial printing systems are suitable for reference testing or can be modified. It is also part of program to develop a terminology dictionary for uniform communication between the different stakeholders in the market. Paper makers, laminate makers, ink manufacturers, press manufacturers, label printers, and label users. Therefore, thank you very much for your valuable time, and we finish here this chapter very quickly and see you again. So, friends, we have finished the chapter number 30, specification, quality control, and testing methods for a label, self-adhesive label, and wet labels testing procedures. So, we look forward to see you in a next video, and until then, please subscribe my channel, like and comment, and whatever is suitable for you. Thank you very much.